Hiya everyone, how are you doing? I hope you were able to leave your electronic where it was this morning and you woke up and you took your deep breaths of fresh air, opened your window, went outside. I hope you went out barefoot and grounded yourself with Mother Earth. Your I am intentions, gratitude, and just set the tone for your day because it's going to be a beautiful one because you're in it and you're here. I'm in a different spot. I have on my forest therapy because I started knitting Georgia's shirt. So I just started, and I like to have either birds or nature or something in the background instead of noise, instead of whatever. I like to have it. It's very soothing, so if you hear it, it's like forest therapy. That's what it is. Birds and water, my two favorite. So I wanted to let you guys know I finished my socks. Remember my socks from my yarn ball? Ta-da! Whoop. Ta-da! They're not matchy-matchy, which is totally fine. They're kind of thick. I did try them on. They're just a tinge too big for me. I wear 9.5. But I'm going to put them in. This is my giveaway box. And I have it by my front door. I'm going to put them in there. I usually tie them together with a thread, and people can try them on. These are gloves, mittens that people have worn. I also have more socks in here. These are bed socks. I know I've done this before, but if you ever come to my house and you want socks or anything else I have in here, feel free. Socks. This is a nice cowl, and it's got silk in it, very soft in the winter. I have socks. I have socks. I have bed socks. More bed socks, because they're thicker. They're pink. These are pink. These are just bed socks, slippers that you'd wear at night. This is a hat. Colin wore this hat once, but it's a hat. Let's see. Lots of socks, so you'll have your choice of socks when you come here. Lots of different colors, browns, greens, all the things. I have another cowl. And I started making these last year. If you can see, I'll demonstrate how it works. It's a little hole here in the winter. Isn't that nice? And you pull it through, and you can pull it up, and then you can take it off. So I've got this one. I've got this one. I had a lot of therapy this winter. And the rest are pretty much socks. Lots and lots of socks. I was on a sock kick forever. So if you ever come to my house and you go in the box and you want something, it's yours to take because that's my giving box. So I'm not going to read anything out of my friendly reminders, but I did draw a card this morning and I want to share it with you. It's called Breakthrough. I had a breakthrough this weekend. This is a perfect card. I had a breakthrough this weekend. I decided that I am going to study somatic healing, resetting your nervous system. I'm going to study kind of along those lines, more touch for healing, your meridians, that kind of thing. I'm just going to start there and see where it takes me. I've always been drawn to that. I've got, because of all the anxiety in my family and unhealed trauma, I felt the need to delve more into this, especially after we had some traumatic experience with a family member, for about a year. It really propelled me forward. And so this weekend, it was like every time I went on Instagram or every time I went somewhere, there was some kind of a sign. I believe in signs. I believe that your guides, angels, universe, whoever's out there with you, your angels, guides, they send you signs, you just have to be aware of them. So I went to a book signing to one of my mentors on Friday and got her book, Unraveled. She's actually from Iowa and lived in Iowa for a long time. Went through some stuff, kind of about the same things that I went through. And she wrote a book. I'm not all the way through it, but she offers a course in this, in healing the nervous system and learning about meridians and EFT tapping. I haven't really delved into that yet. That's kind of, I don't know yet, but it goes along with your meridians in your body, Chinese therapy, that kind of thing. Very interested in this, in the somatic healing. I do some somatic yoga and I listen to somatic, and I'm big into the tones and the different varieties and what they're going to get. Like 528 megahertz is a certain tone. I like the 528, the fours and the lowers. They seem to resonate with me, and that's whenever I would get readings, that's what would be with me, is those lower tones, because I really needed to work on my roots and my grounding and my sacral area. So I needed to work on that. So I did have a breakthrough and I committed to myself. So I went to the library, I got a bunch of books, kind of working my way through those to see which ones resonate with me and see which ones I want to take notes. One of them I did get that I was excited about, and let me just find it here. And I actually ordered it because I believe there is so much good information in it that I ordered it on Amazon, and I'll track and manage my orders. And it is called Secret Language of the Body. And I got that because the body is your clue. The body gives you information as to what's going on. I'm a firm believer that if you have shoulder pain, you know, far from anything that like getting in an accident or something like that, it is due to just caring too much in your life and not allowing others to help you. Lower back pain is another one. Consistent headaches is another. Nervous system trauma that contributes to your headaches. Your hands and your feet are so important. I've talked about that before. Your hands and your feet, they have so many areas on them that when you rub them or press them or massage them, it's so therapeutic for yourself. I have studied acupressure, not necessarily acupuncture, but acupressure, where you can rub certain areas on your hands and your feet. And it seems to, I've done it to Bill a couple times when he's had shoulder pains. I would massage one area on his foot, and that area was always so sore. So I rub it and rub it and rub it till my hands were going to fall off. And along with his exercises, that seemed to help. So that's what I'm going to delve into. I hope to be able to talk to you about that as I go. If you're interested, great. If you're not, pass through, because it'll kind of be at the end. So you can stop me there. But that was my breakthrough, and I am quieting my mind, and I'm trying to listen for guidance from people, things, experiences around me. I try to get myself out for walks. I had a nice walk yesterday at the Arboretum and went on some trails. That was beautiful. Had a conversation with my sister-in-law. Just signs. I'm always open to seeing signs, always. So let me read through what breakthrough is. You were at the precipice of a huge positive breakthrough. Thank you. Everything that you've been doing for the past few years has been preparing you for this time. An immense self-realization is on its way. Something for which you've waited a long time for is about to come to fruition. Have you ever felt like that? That so many things lead up to a certain point. It doesn't have to be this big, huge breakthrough, but you look back and you're like, that's why that happened. Your soul wants you to know fruit drops from the tree when it's ripe, flowers open to the day when the sun rises, and a bird's egg cracks open when it's time. Everything that you've been doing has prepared you for the coming breakthrough. Quit standing on a cliff wondering what you should do. Jump off, spread your arms, and you'll fly. Not literally. It's not life as usual anymore. Your patience is going to pay off. Old limitations and inner blockages are dropping away. Usually, the thing that keeps you from moving forward is fear. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So, I'm not afraid anymore to do this. I feel like my heart and my mind and my soul are calling me to delve into this and to learn as much as I can. I'm taking some online courses and some things just to kind of get that basic learning in there, reading as many books as I can. So yeah, I'm excited about it. It's a new phase in my life. It's a new chapter. I'm going to try to pass it on to you, things that I learn. If you're interested in going on this course or learning with me, just let me know. But I'm excited and it makes my heart happy, and I'm at peace with it. And that's huge for me to be at peace with this decision, because some of the investment is monetary and some of it is time. And I had to tell myself I have the time and the financial resources to dive in and do this. And so I'm going in, jumping in with both feet, jumping off that cliff. I'm going to do it. So don't forget your forest therapy today. Get outside in nature. She's beautiful and she wants to feel you around her. Touch the trees, smell the flowers. Sit on the grass, put your fingers in the stream, and just listen. Birds are beautiful. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I love you. Bye.